May was a month. I feel like I say this every month. May was a blur. I didn't keep my normal one sentence every few days log to sort of keep track of everything that happened in the month. I do not have an easily digestible script that I can give to you of like what happened in May. So I kind of just wrote out what stood out to me this month, I guess, which is sort of like two main things. So the first thing was I saw my grandparents again this month, and it's the first time that I've seen them since my grandma had her fall, and it was just very difficult to see how much their lives have changed over what for a lot of people, you know, it would be a minor accident. For them, that it's completely turned their lives upside down. I mean, they're 89 now. The fact that they're still mobile and living alone is like a miracle for a lot of people. But you know, it's a big change for me, I guess, to see their age catching up with them. But yeah, I don't know, age comes for us all, death comes for us all. If you don't die, then you get old, and that's sort of the peace you have to make with yourself and with your family and that kind of thing. Like, you know, my grandparents are in such good health for so long, you just kind of think it'll always be that way and it'll always continue, and then obviously it doesn't, it won't, it can't, and you just kind of have to be okay with that and learn to like adapt and grow with it, I guess. Anyway, that's quite sad. But the second thing is my transition and my family. You know, there's this growing divide between who I am to my family and who I am literally everywhere else, and that divide kind of just continues to like fracture and splinter apart, and it's painful. It feels like they don't see me as I am, and they still see me as like when I was 8. I don't hate my younger self. I don't hate who I was back then. I don't hate her. But you know, it's not to do with me disliking her. It's to do with the fact that my family haven't acknowledged that I have grown and changed into who I am now from then. I am not who I was when I was 8. None of us are. But my family don't acknowledge that, and they don't seem to want to acknowledge that, and that's just like very frustrating. Anyway, 3 months on testosterone. I'm really happy. There was a big shift in my voice this month. Like, my friends and stuff were commenting that my voice did sound deeper, and I didn't realize until I recorded my 3 months on T video, and then I watched back how I sounded on 2 months on testosterone, and I was like, oh my god, it is a big difference, and I didn't appreciate it. I do worry sometimes that like, oh, I'm not making as many changes as I should have by now. I should look more different than I do, and these videos kind of serve as milestones to remind me like things will come in their own time, and you know, it'll all happen eventually. I also had to shave for the first time, which was terrifying because I've not shaved anything before. So I was just frantically asking people like, how the fuck do you shave? And it was very nice, actually. I didn't mind it. Obviously there's not a lot of hair, but you know, it's very gender affirming, if you will. I read one book in May. I read Boy Nobody, which was alright. And then the only thing that I played was Persona 4, of course, nearly at the end. It's going. Boy, is it going. I do enjoy it to an extent, but also I've been playing it since January, and I'm very excited to move on to other things. But yeah, overall, I'm still alive. So keep on trucking. Thanks for watching. Bye.